Morning everybody, it's Visit Fylde Coast again, but this time with something a little different. As they say, variety is the spice of life, so we're going to try interspacing our walkabout videos with different blogs. So because I'm of a tender age, I've done a little bit of Googling to make sure that I've got the right descriptions to go with the right things, because you don't want to show yourself up, do you? And I've discovered that I am right in saying that a video blog is a vlog, a podcast is an audio file that you can download, because I did think about calling this podcast with a view, but unless I get a stampede of people saying, oh, podcast please, it's going to be a vlog with a view. So what I'm proposing to do is to create a separate playlist, put my teeth in, and I'll just walk somewhere randomly. Probably you'll see a lot of this beach at Rossall, in front of Rossall School, in between Cleveland's and Fleetwood, and the beach going the other way actually at Cleveland's, because that's obviously where I live. But it's not kind of a keep looking at the same rocks, keep looking at the same bit of seawall and keep talking about litter type thing. It's going to be just a random assortment of topics like you would get on a podcast. I'm just pausing because I'm just wondering whether I can get down onto the beach through the... I can't really, can I? Through the water. No, we'll have to stop here. Yeah, so going back to my podcast, which is not, it's a vlog. So I'm going to just talk and ramble about various different things, and I'm going to come down onto the quieter bits of the beach so that I can walk about and talk to myself without looking like I'm an escaped idiot. And I know these two, so they're both laughing at me. Good morning, Jill.
Morning.
Are you well?
I'm videoing for you, Mum.
No, I'm videoing for videoing. So, as we were saying, so today I thought we'd start with talking about Visit Fylde Coast. So you can either watch the view and listen to the vlog, or you can just set it running and carry on doing whatever you were doing and listen to it. So today we're going to talk about Visit Fylde Coast, because it struck me that quite a lot of people have found our fairly recent, fairly new videos and perhaps think that that's all we do. And from some of the comments that you've made, I think there's a fair chance that quite a few of you perhaps think that we've just popped up out of thin air and started doing videos. Well, actually that's not the case at all. We've been doing Visit Fylde Coast for more than 10 years now. We started off originally with Visit Cleveland's, and that was 10 years ago, as January just gone. So this year we'd struck into our 10th anniversary year, all excited because we'd done 10 years and we'd reached this big milestone, and we'd got all kinds of things planned, and we were going to do all kinds of different exciting things, and it was all going to be, you know, a really exciting year. We were flying, and then bang. About 2 or 3 weeks after we started celebrating, the whole country ended up in the middle of the biggest health crisis that we've ever known since time began, practically. So I started going out doing videos from the beach for people that followed our websites and social media pages and whatnot, that loved this place but couldn't actually get here. So that's how the video started. I'm going to just wobble down onto the beach now. Right. But along with all that, for the last 10 years, we've been publishing 8 websites. We've got umpteen social media pages, and we've also got a very, very, very popular weekly email newsletter. So across all of those different things, we've got an audience of probably 3.5-4 million people a year. So it's a really, really popular and well used thing, in inverted commas. And in all that time, I'm just pausing because I've come to a groin which I need to climb over. In all that time, I've managed to be completely anonymous. I've done really well. You wouldn't have seen sea glass. Look, got to pick that up. You wouldn't have seen photos of me. You wouldn't have seen me talking. You wouldn't have seen videos. You wouldn't have seen anything. So I did really, really well until we got to lockdown and I started doing these. But apparently people seem to like it, so I've carried on doing it. And the more you do it, the more you enjoy it. And I've got to say, I've enjoyed going to different places and sharing different things and sharing the knowledge that I've gained in all those 10 years with people that are watching and listening. And we're just walking up now to the new Russell Coastal Defence Scheme. So given the fact that we're as near as we are, I'll walk right up to it and then we can just have a quick look at that. It's a shame that the weather's turned like it has. I told you, I kept telling you in March and April and May that the minute the lockdown started to ease, that the weather would break. And what do you know? Bang, it has done. And while I started doing videos in the first place, I thought, I'll get myself organised, I'll get ready for when it rains and I need to do something inside because it will rain and we're going to be incarcerated and we're not going to be able to go out and we're not going to be able to do videos, and people are enjoying it and it's giving them a sense of outdoors when they're stuck inside. And you know, I think I missed 2 in all that time. It was absolutely beautiful. The sea was like a mill pond. The wind, what bit of wind there was blowing from inland for quite some considerable time. So the sea ended up beautifully clear and blue. The skies were blue, there was barely a cloud. Glorious. And then the first mention of, we think we're starting to get on top of this, we're going to risk letting people do things and let tourism reopen, etc, etc. Bang, down came the rain. Couldn't make it up. But at least we managed to keep you occupied through lockdown, which is a blessing for all those people that have been stuck inside. In fact, we've watched. I don't plan what I'm doing. I just come out and I have an idea where I'm going to go, what I'm going to look at, and then I just go out and do it. I once did a talk at an event that I went prepared with a script. It were awful. In fact, everybody that was there said, "Oh, that," because she didn't sound like you. Not that I'm known for being a cough drop. So I just go out and I just find what I find and tell you what we see. All very off the cuff. And then it's interesting to connect that back to the another one. Just a second. There's a green one there, a really pale green one. Got to have that one. That one. I'm not seeing that very often. it's interesting to connect all the footage that we're doing together back to the pages of Visit Fylde Coast, and it sort of rounds it all out and makes it into a more interesting story. So if you don't already subscribe for our weekly email newsletter, I would strongly suggest that you do so. Normally it has a full events list at the end of it, so you would also get to find out what's on the following week. I'm not even bothering at the minute because everything's cancelled. Ride the Lights was cancelled yesterday, so you can bet your bottom dollar that the fireworks are going to be next. So sign up for the newsletter. I'll put the link in the description, and then you can find it. So there's one goes out every week, and well, talk about an eclectic mixture of subjects. It's really a mixed bag, all interesting stuff. And then obviously we're on Facebook, so we've got different Facebook pages for Live Blackpool, Visit Cleveland, Visit Fleetwood, Visit St Anne's, Visit Lytham, and Visit Fylde Coast. We just do one Twitter page, so that's Visit Fylde Coast as well. And then obviously our YouTube channel. I've had a YouTube channel for donkey's years and just used it before to host video that is embedded on the website. So it literally has been around for years and is only just starting to come into its own. So we're now at the Rossall Coastal Defence Scheme, so I'll just walk up to the edge of this rock revetment, and then you can just have a look at it, and then we'll call our first vlog with a view over and done with. I've made a list of possible subjects for another day, so I've got some ideas for subsequent ones, all connected to this place and living by the coast and what it's like living in this kind of environment. If you've got any ideas for any subjects that you'd like to see covered, by all means pop them in the comments. Any questions that you want answering, pop them in the comments. And until next time, you take care, stay safe, don't do anything I wouldn't do, and don't forget to subscribe. See you later. Bye.